All praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, HALAL. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. I guess another dose of brain rot. So I just came across this video. Apparently this was made a couple weeks ago, May 11th. Talking about veneers. I've never heard of veneers until literally just 30 minutes ago. Another, brain dead cosmetic, or something, I guess, that's supposed to help or whatever. I don't know. And I guess, if you could take care of them, maybe. But, here go the videos talking about the side effects and, what happens to the perfect smiles. And you can see the way this looks. It looks, yeah. And now I'm hearing about this veneer breath. And apparently it happens because some woman mentioned that their teeth is tighter together. So I guess whatever bit of food gets trapped, in between your teeth, I guess. I don't know. So what I did was just, went into, I ran by another video down here. Yeah, this video right here, the dark side of veneers. Nobody talks about. And even if you did talk about it, most people are going to get the veneers anyway. I just did a video yesterday about I think they were doing the whole fruit thing and the Kool-Aid and all that other stuff. I just did a video on that yesterday. I did a video not too long ago on spice bowls. This world is completely brain dead. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. What I did was I just looked up what are veneers, because I literally had no idea about what the hell they were in the first place. And dental veneers are ultra thin, custom made shells, typically crafted from porcelain or composite. Okay, it says that are bonded to the front surface of your teeth. They are a popular cosmetic solution. Yeah, just like the Lux Maxin and all that other stuff, right? The Lux Maxin, when it comes to the face, I think Lux Maxin was like the face surgery stuff. And the ridiculous looking contacts that is messing with people's eyes now. If they ever call contacts, I cannot remember what that stuff was called, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, people run around here with like red pupils now and stuff like that, and it's messing up their eyes. And now you can't file a lawsuit. You can't sue. Because this was on you, right? So it's supposed to fix discoloration, damage, gaps, misalignment. I get some people they just may need it. You know what I mean? Some people. But when you talk about cosmetic and you're talking about greedy America and greedy Americans, they don't care what it is, they want it. They don't need it. Even people that really don't need it. It ain't that bad. But I want it because I just want that perfect white teeth. Men, they gonna probably want it because some women gonna like it. Women gonna like it because they just vain. I mean, so like women gonna want it because they just vain. The BBL. And now they all pretty much talk about they smell like BBLs almost. right? So it's literally just a oral BBL. Just like the whole surgery when that guy was trying to he made himself taller and stuff like that. Messed himself up. Can't make this stuff up, man. So, uh, if you ever hear my tone on these type videos, I do that on purpose. Where it almost doesn't seem like I don't I don't know what I'm going to say. It's because half the time I don't, but I almost do it on purpose because it's just like, here we go again with it. Another dosage of brain rot, man. All right. But this is why we tell ourselves this. Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. Now, this is a sort of like a manifold scripture, because this is more so talking about, like they were talking about Israelites getting out of like treacherous Israelites, like pretty much traitors, right? These Israelites were telling the traitors who are other Israelites, get out, you know what I mean? Like get out my land. You destroyed it. You polluted it. Get out. You don't belong here. That's pretty much what that's saying. But like I say, this, which we also got mocked for, saying that these scriptures can go manifold, because they absolutely can, right? These scriptures are manifold. A lot of scriptures you just can't read outright. Like, for example, the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. Okay, what is this talking about? The dragon, the leopard, the lion, right? The bear, right? What are these things talking about, right? So you just can't, and outright just read the Bible and think you got some clear understanding. All right. So anyway, back to the topic. Arise ye and depart. I'm telling you and ourselves, arise up out of this world, man. And what we mean by arising up out of this world, we mean, coming to the renewal of our mindset, to the very, very best of our ability, man. Right? To the very best of our ability, coming up out of the mindset of Babylon, right? Because this ain't our rest. All right. This ain't our rest. This most definitely is not our rest. It is polluted. Every time you turn around, there's always some type of stupid cosmetic going wrong. This cosmetic gone wrong, that cosmetic gone wrong. And what's crazy is, a lot of these people are paid to do it. A lot of these people are paid to be test subjects, to be tested on. A big lump sum of money, right? And that's how you control the people. That's how this world is controlled, is by money. Right? Money rules this world, man. You can make people do anything for that money. You could look at what they do to Hollywood, man. They making what seems to be tough men bend over the desk for some money that ain't even theirs. It's rented. So they understand that this is a spiritual thing, man. So how are they doing it? Now they doing it through social media. Somebody puts out a trend. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks hey, I could get get face surgery. I could get my eyes done, pretty much my change the color of my eyes and stuff. Now I get these veneers and make my teeth perfect, even though they look. I'm not gonna go there, man. I'm not gonna go there. Arise and depart, man. Let me get another scripture. It's probably going to be the last one. Yep. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth. Let me see something here. Slacky. Yep, here we go. That's a good one. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting the covenant, right? So it says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, right? And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. So if you really think about it, it's because of what the Israelites have done, because the earth is made, you know, for the Israelites' sake. You can say technically, I guess, for, you know, the earth, we're the ones closer. Let me say we're the ones closer to the earth. Let me say that. Although it may not seem like it, because we're under a curse, right? Right now, believe it or not, it seems like Edomites are closest to the earth. They're the ones that got the clean yards, and, you know, they the ones that walk around and pick up trash. But it's not the fact that it's the earth. It's the fact that, you know, this is their land, so they're going to fight harder for it. They want to make sure it's clean. See, we was both over here, and what? Look at what we're going through right now, right? We're the only ones that's going around talking about black people this, black people that, blackness this, that, and the third, right? You know, black people don't know how to do this. Well, black people did this. Well, black people did that. It's every time I turn around, there's always another Jake talking about black this and black that. I barely hear any Edomite talking about, well, you know, white people and white people and white people. You know what I mean? I barely hear that, right? And there's a reason for that. Look at the history. And I'm not just talking about slavery, man. I'm talking about even before then, right? I'm talking about even before then, right? So when you look at the Israelites and the curses, the earth being polluted is one of our curses. The earth being polluted is one of our curses, because the earth was given for our sake. So of course, if we're under punishment, well, we're not going to be under punishment if we have real food. We're not going to be under a punishment if we have a clean earth, a clean, fully functional earth, which is still fully functional, but it's polluted, right? So the earth is polluted because we sinned and we went off. So what did he do? He put Esau in rulership to rule the earth and pollute it. And now look, Elder Menachem did a video not too long ago on this Edomite who was saying white people build everything. Social media, the social media that you have today, and the guns that you shoot each other with, right? What he was doing was boasting, but it's like he didn't even realize what he was saying. You're pretty much saying that it's your fault then. It's your fault that we got these holidays and, you know, celebrating shit that we don't even know what we celebrating. That's what you pretty much just now said. It's your fault. He literally said, yeah, this social media and the way the modern world is, how it is today, is because of white people. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? You just blamed yourself. And let me tell you something, man. You Edomites ain't do even this wickedness. Y'all still didn't do this. I mean, the power is given to y'all, but all you Edomites have done is stolen. America is not your land. I'm sorry, it's not. Either you Edomites, America is not your land. You came over here and you conquered and you stole, man. Europe is not your land. Petra is your land, not America and not Europe. Petra is your land. Right? So anyway, the earth is polluted. That's the bottom line. The earth is polluted. The people are polluted. So if the earth is going to be polluted, the food is polluted, the people are going to be polluted. And now this veneer stuff that's supposed to be helping, and now it's turning on y'all once again because it's cosmetic surgery. You know, cosmetic surgery, like I said, only works on some people, a number of people. I guarantee you, like at least these three, they didn't really have, too bad of teeth. I mean, come on, man. Only some people, and if it's not overdone. These damn veneer teeth are huge. Some of these people look like Glenn Quagmire. I don't know, man. Anyway, that's all I got on this video, man. I'm not gonna keep it no more longer than what it already is. Brain rot. It's another dose of brain rot. Another dose of pollution, man. Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Shalom.